lovelies, Lauren here with your latest chair-based yoga video. For today's practice, you're going to need a strap. Now, if you don't have a yoga strap, feel free to use the belt of a dressing gown, perhaps a resistance band, a normal belt, anything you have that kind of resembles this, and you'll be fine. But it's right for the end, so you can just place it at the top of the mat, so it's ready for when you need it. But today, we're going to start our class seated, so just make sure you're nice and comfortable, rooting down through those sit bones. Just let the feet kind of rest on the ground. Don't worry if the feet don't quite meet completely. Settle those shoulders down and away from those ears. Palms the hands on the thighs, either up if you're open to receiving, or perhaps place the hands down if you need that little bit of grounding today. But when you're ready, just closing off the eyes and closing off the outside world. And as always, just taking a few moments to settle into your practice today. Perhaps noticing how you're feeling today, how the mind feels, how the body feels. Perhaps you're noticing that chattering mind with all those different thoughts and feelings. And if the mind is feeling particularly overwhelmed today, just seeing if we can bring our awareness to our breath and see if we can gradually turn down the volume of all those different chattering thoughts. And gently welcome yourself to that place of quiet and calm, where nothing else matters apart from you and your breath. And then perhaps just starting to notice how your breath is feeling today. Perhaps the breath is feeling quite smooth as it gently flows in and out through the nose. Or maybe perhaps the breath is a little bit more laboured or perhaps a little bit more ragged. It doesn't matter, just taking the time to notice, noticing where you are at with your breath and arriving at your practice as you are. We're just going to take a few moments to slowly deepen our breath. So we're going to take a few nice big inhales in and some soft exhales out. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And that's it, just nice and easy, just following that pattern. And noticing how as we start to slow down the breath, the rest of the body kind of responds and reacts to this as we start to soften, the muscles start to release. And perhaps slowing down the breath even further by counting the breath. So counting every inhale, 1, 2, 3. And every exhale, 1, 2, 3. So we inhale for that slow and steady count of 3. And exhale for that slow and steady count of 3. Beautiful, well done. Just keeping that going for a few moments, keeping those counts gently running through your mind. Beautiful. So as always, we're just using the breath to help anchor the mind into the practice and to help guide the body as you move, keeping you safe, keeping you secure, and keeping you grounded. Beautiful. And with that, just take the biggest breath of the day. Take that nice big inhale in. And exhale, release with a sigh. Beautiful. You can keep the eyes closed here if you wish. Feel free to open them at any moment, but just taking a few gentle neck rolls here. Have an inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gently going to drop your left ear down towards your left shoulder. So finding that little stretch through the right-hand side of the neck, being sure that it's the ear coming down to the shoulder rather than the shoulder lifting up towards the ear. Keep the shoulders nice and soft. Have an inhale here. And then as you exhale, gently lower the chin down towards your chest, finding that stretch through the back of the neck. And then inhale, come up and over to the other side. Right ear down to the right shoulder. And we go again. Exhale, lower the chin down towards the chest so the head is just gently drifting from side to side. Inhale over to the left. And exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale back over to the right. And exhale down. One more time, both sides. Inhale to the left. Exhale down. And inhale to the right. And exhale down. Beautiful. Once more, inhale, bring the left ear down towards the left shoulder. Then we're going to pause here for a moment and gently lifting your left hand, placing it on the right side of the face, and then drawing that left elbow down and away. Seeing if we can gently increase that stretch to the right side of the neck. Spine stays nice and tall here. Take a nice big inhale. And again, as you exhale, melt that hand away. Chin returns back towards the chest. Lovely. Inhale, coming over to the right. Same again. Pausing there. And then bring the right hand to rest on the left side of the face. Gently drawing that elbow down. Have an inhale. And exhale, melt the hand away. Chin to chest. Lovely, well done. From here, as you inhale, gently lift the head up through center, maybe fluttering those eyelids back open. Welcome yourselves back into the room as you go. And then just taking a few nice big shoulder rolls. Inhale, lift the shoulders forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. And again, inhale. And exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Other way now, inhale, back and up. Exhale, forwards and down. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, inhale, squeeze and lift the shoulders up as high as you can, up towards your ears. And then as you exhale, just allow the shoulders to drop. Twice more. Inhale, squeeze and lift them up as high as you can. Exhale, drop. Inhale. And exhale, drop. Take a nice big inhale, sweep the arms up nice and high as you can. Maybe even the fingertips reach up towards the ceiling here. Find that nice long line, grow tall. Then as you exhale, you're going to find this cactus shape. And the elbows come down in line with your shoulders. So you've got a right angle in the elbows. Fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. Have an inhale here. Then as you exhale, you're just going to bring the elbows, the forearms and the palms to close, keeping those elbows lifted in line with your shoulders and maybe feeling like a little stretch through the back of the shoulder blades here. As we inhale, we open out the arms back out. And we go again. Exhale, close. Inhale to open, maybe finding a little bit of a chest expansion here. Imagine someone's pressing your elbows back behind you and there's that little lift up through the heart. One more time, inhale to open. Exhale. Inhale to open, pause here. And then as you exhale, keep the elbows nice and lifted here. You're just going to bring the palms down. Maybe we only come down about halfway, or maybe you can go a little bit further. Fingertips point down towards the ground. Lovely, well done. Keep those elbows lifted as high as you can. Inhale, bring the fingertips up. And we go again, exhale down. Lovely. So starting to work a little bit into those shoulders today. Inhale up. Exhale down. And we might already be starting to feel that work. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. And if you are feeling it, just stay with the breath. Inhale up. And exhale down. Lovely. Just once more. Inhale to come up. And exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale to come up. Reach the arms all the way up. Find that nice big stretch. And exhale, press the arms down and away. Return back to your thighs, let the shoulders soften, maybe give them a little bit of a shake, and then moving through a little bit of seated cat-cow. As you inhale, lift up through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together here, and then as you exhale, roll the forwards, tuck the chin down towards the chest, and breathe into that space in between the shoulder blades there. And we go again, inhale, lift up through the heart, lift up through the chest, and exhale, curve. Few more times, keep it going, marry the movement to your breath. Inhale, looking up towards the sky, and exhale. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Beautiful. Let's just go once more. Inhale to lift, exhale, curve. Beautiful. And then from here, the fingertips are going to continue to walk down your shins, coming into a little seated forward fold. So only come down as far as you want to go. Perhaps the fingertips meet the ground. They don't have to. You might just want to rest them on your ankles perhaps. But release through the back of the neck as best as you can. So perhaps we can even shake the head or nod the head, yes and no. Beautiful. Well done. Feeling that little release for your lower spine here. Beautiful. Then on your next inhale, slowly walking the fingertips back up the legs, rolling back up through the spine, stacking up bone by bone. The head is the final thing to lift. And the hands are going to continue behind you. You're going to take hold of the back of your chair here. And then from here, you're going to push the chair away, stay rooting down through the sit bones, but lift up through the heart, lift up through the chest, looking up towards the ceiling here. And again, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Find that nice big expansion across the heart. Have an inhale, and as you exhale, we gently release. Lovely, well done. From here, we're going to think about making our way up to standing. So you're going to root down through the soles of the feet, gently peel the sit bones away from the mat, bring your hands towards your knees, root down through the feet, press the ground away, and finding this place where we can roll up through the spine. So we tuck the tailbone under, and again, just like we did in seated, we're stacking up bone by bone. And the head is the very final thing to lift. As we arrive in standing, we can send those shoulders down and away. So you're going to have the seat of the chair facing away from you. And as always, we're just using the chair as a little bit of support here, especially if you're feeling a little bit wobbly today and you need that little bit of guidance. Okay. So again, rooting down through feet, making sure we've got the feet hip distance apart, toes pointing forwards, chest is lifted ever so slightly, and we're tucking that tailbone under. So we're standing nice and tall and we're ready to go. Take that nice big inhale, sweep the arms out towards the side, grow tall. Palms meet above the head if they can, and then as you exhale, palms come down through heart center. And we do this twice more. Inhale. Exhale, palms down. Once more, inhale. And exhale, palms down. Lovely, well done. Half and salutations. Inhale, sweep the arms up. This time as you exhale, you're going to separate the palms, hinge at your hips, pour the chest down, hands meet the back of the chair, and you just take a little modified forward fold here, and feel free to have a little bend in the knees if you need to. Lovely, well done. So you're just folding over the chair. And then as you inhale, again, you root down through the feet, start to rise back up, and we sweep the arms out to the sides. And again, the palms come down through heart center. Lovely, again, twice more. Inhale. Exhale, separate the palms, pour the chest down, hands meet the back of the chair, a little modified forward fold. And we inhale to rise back up. Exhale, palms down. Just once more, inhale. Exhale, dive on down. Lovely, folding over. And inhale, rising back up. Exhale, palms down. Beautiful. We're going to come into a full sun salutation. We're just going to do it once on both sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, separate the palms, dive on down to your modified forward fold. Beautiful. From here, we're going to take a nice big inhale, lift the chest, take a nice big step back with that left leg. You're going to drop that left heel down. So hopefully feeling a nice stretch down the back of that left calf. Bend into the right knee and try to encourage that right knee to be over the right ankle here. Hips are square to the front. Lovely, well done. Ground down through both feet. Have an inhale and have an exhale. Lovely. You're going to step your right foot back next to left. So you kind of got this nice big distance away from the chair here. And then from here, inhale, lift up onto those tiptoes. So you press into the big toes. See if we can bring the hips in line with our shoulders here. So we've got this nice long line. Inhale. And then as you exhale, gently sink the heels back down, send the hips back, and you're coming into a modified down dog. And again, you can have a little bend through the knees here, perhaps adjust the feet if you need to. Aiming to bring the ears in line with your arms and the chest is parallel to the ground. Beautiful. Well done. Take a nice big inhale. We lift the chest back up. This time we're going to step that left foot forwards, keeping the right heel down. And again, finding that nice stretch down the back of the right leg. Keep that chest nice and lifted here. Beautiful. Exhale. Step the right foot forwards next to left and coming back into your forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rise up. And exhale, palms down. Beautiful. Just once more on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, separate the palms to your modified forward fold. Inhale, lifting the chest, right foot steps back this time. So again, drop that right heel down, hips square to the front, stay sinking into that left knee. Chest is nice and lifted. Inhale. Exhale, left foot's back next to right. Inhale, squeeze and lift up onto those tiptoes. Find that nice long line. Inhale here. And exhale, settle those heels back down, hips back into your modified down dog. And we have a full round of breath here. Inhale. And we exhale. Inhale, lifting the chest back up. Take that nice big step forwards with the right leg. Keep the left heel down. Again, finding that little stretch in your lunge. And left foot forwards next to right. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, rise. And exhale, palms down. Beautiful, well done. You're going to need to turn your chair around. So you now got the seat of the chair facing towards you, okay? And same again with the feet. Make sure we're standing nice and tall, feet hip distance apart. Same as what we've just done. Take a nice big inhale, sweep the arms up. And then as you exhale, again, you're going to separate the palms, hinge at your hips, pour the chest down. This time the hands come towards the seat of the chair. And again, you might like to have a little bend in the knees here, soften through the elbows and just fold as far as you wish. Beautiful, well done. So this is another variation of a standing forward fold. As you inhale, you're going to take a little halfway lift. So you're going to press the palms in towards the chair, lift the chest, coming up about halfway. Then as we exhale again, we soften into those elbows and we fold back over. Lovely. Press back into those palms. Inhale, lift the chest. Ground down through the right foot. Step the left foot back. So again, drop that left heel down. Take a moment here to ground down through the feet. And also take your time here. So again, if you are feeling a little bit wobbly, feel free to skip this next move out. You don't have to do it, but you're gently going to peel the hands away from the chair. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up. Beautiful. So we're coming into an unsupported lunge here. Keep grounding down through both feet. Lovely. Have an inhale. As you exhale, you're just going to find that little cactus shape, exactly like we had at the beginning. So elbows come down in line with your shoulders, and we keep raining the fingertips all the way down. We inhale, sweep the arms forwards and up. Exhale, cactus. And continue to rain the fingertips down. Beautiful, well done. We're just going to do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Lift it through the heart. Rain the fingertips down. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. From here, you're going to bring the hands back towards the seat of the chair. Press the palms down. You might need to hop the left foot in slightly. So hop that left foot in if you need to. Again, square off the hips and see if we can lengthen out both legs this time. So you're going to slightly pull the right hip back, left hip forwards. This might already be enough for you. Feel free to stay here. Have an inhale. As you exhale, you might have the space in your body to go that little bit further. So again, maybe we soften through the elbows. And perhaps even the forearms come down towards the seat of the chair. Again, if this doesn't happen for you today, do not worry. Just go as far as you want to go. You're aiming to feel that stretch through the back of the right leg. Beautiful. And keeping the spine nice and long here. Beautiful. Okay. Take a few more slow and steady breaths here. If you feel like the breath has sped up a little bit, come back to that 3 count. Beautiful. One more slow and steady breath. Lovely, well done. Press down through the palms. You're going to lift the chest all the way back up and soften into that right knee. Now again, you might need to hop the left foot further forward still. So the left foot's kind of underneath you here. It's going to support the body. You're going to sweep this right leg all the way back. So you're going to kick energy out through that right heel. Don't worry about how high that leg is lifted. It might be up here or it might be a little bit further down here. It's absolutely okay. Make sure we're flexing into that foot and kicking the heel away. Have an inhale. As you exhale, see if we can squeeze that right knee in towards the chest. Maybe it almost meets the nose here. Inhale, send that right leg away. Exhale, we squeeze it in. Inhale away. And exhale in. Lovely, well done. Keep it going. Inhale away. Exhale in. Inhale away. Exhale in. Once more, inhale away, find that length. Exhale, squeeze it back in. Inhale, send it away. Hold here, lifting that right leg as high as you can. Now, seeing if we can work on our balance a little bit more, you're going to come onto the fingertips, okay? So you're lifting the chest that little bit more. Take your time here, and again, don't feel as though you have to do this. Work to your own level. Maybe bring one hand towards the hip, and we can change hands whenever we wish. Maybe we're ready to take both hands off. Maybe we can bring both hands to the hips. Maybe we want to send the arms out to one side, take a little airplane shape. Just working with your balance here. Use your hands to help you. So if you need to come back down, always bring the fingertips down whenever you need. Beautiful. Have one more full round of breath wherever you are, slow and steady. Beautiful. Gently bring the hands back towards the chair. Softening that left knee. You're going to step the right foot back behind you. Left foot steps back to meet the right. Inhale here. And exhale. We settle the heels back down. Send the hips back. And again, another variation of a downward facing dog. So this might feel like there's a little bit more of a stretch there, because the hands are a little bit lower than what they were. But again, you're aiming to bring the ears in line with your arms and have as much of a bend in the knees if you need to. Beautiful. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Lovely. Inhale, lifting the chest, looking forwards towards your chair. You're just going to step one foot forwards at a time, sorry. You're going to step the left foot first, right foot follows. Inhale, have that little halfway lift, arms extend, press down through the chair. Exhale, we fold back down. Inhale, bend the knees, and we can rise back up. And exhale, palms down. Beautiful, that was the sequence on one side. Just going to repeat it all on the other. And again, inhale, sweep the arms out, grow nice and tall here, energy out through the fingertips. Exhale, press the palms down and away, find your standing forward fold, soften into those elbows. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Beautiful, well done. Inhale, press down through the chair, lift the chest slightly, ground down through the left foot, nice big step back with the right. And again, you're dropping that right heel down, bend into that left knee. So we're going to come into that unsupported lunge with those arm circles. So again, do feel free to miss that out should you wish. Gently start to peel the palms away from the chair, and you're going to inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Perhaps take a few moments here just to find your balance. Keep grounding down through the feet. Have an inhale. Exhale, we cactus through those elbows. And we rain the fingertips all the way down. Inhale, we sweep the arms forwards and up. And exhale, cactus. Press the elbows back there. Beautiful. Rain the fingertips down. 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Just once more. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. Gently bring the palms of the hands back towards the chair. Hop the right foot in slightly, making sure both heels are firmly down and towards the ground. Square off the hips. You're going to squeeze the left hip back this time, right hip forwards, and seeing if we can lengthen down both legs. Now again, this might be where you're at today. You don't feel as though you have to go any further. Just take those slow and steady breaths. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, maybe we can start to work our way down, softening through the elbows. Maybe even the forearms come down towards the chair. Beautiful. Lovely. So working with your own body here. So don't feel as though you have to do exactly what I'm doing. You can modify the position to suit your body's needs. Beautiful. Slow and steady breaths. Inhaling for 3. And exhaling out for 3. Lovely. Let's just have one more inhale for 3. And exhale for 3. Beautiful, well done. Press down through the palms, lift the chest back up, soften into that left knee. Now again, you might need to bring that right foot a little bit further so it's underneath you here, and you're going to sweep that left foot all the way back. Again, kicking that left heel away. Don't worry about how high that left leg is lifted first of all. You can have a little softness into that standing leg if you need to. Have an inhale. Exhale, squeeze that left knee in towards the chest. Now again, see if you can almost tap that knee with your nose. Inhale, send it away. Find that nice long line. Exhale, squeezing it in. Inhale, sending it back. Beautiful, moving with the breath. Exhale in. Inhale away. Exhale in. Nearly there. Inhale away. Exhale in. Inhale away. Lovely. Let's just go once more. Exhale in. And inhale away. Beautiful. Hold here. Lift that left leg as high as you can. Energy out through that back heel. Take your time here. Stay here if you need to. Maybe come up onto those fingertips. So activating through our back muscles here. Maybe bring one hand towards your hip. Change over whenever you wish. Or maybe, if you're feeling a little bit brave, starting to challenge yourselves, bringing both hands towards your hips, maybe taking the arms out towards the side, maybe even reaching them forwards, just having that little play for yourself, that little experiment. And of course, bring the hands down whenever you wish. One more full round of breath wherever you are. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. And we gently bring the hands back down. Left foot steps back behind you. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale. And exhale. Settle those heels back down. Send the hips back into your modified down dog. Bend the knees if you need to. Remember here. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting the chest, looking forwards towards your chair, and again just stepping one foot forwards at a time to your standing forward fold. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, bend the knees, and we rise all the way up. Sweep the arms out to the sides and bring the palms down. Beautiful, well done. That's what we're going to do in standing today. So we're going to make our way down to seated. Now don't forget, you're going to need your strap, okay? Or a belt, whatever it is you're using today, okay? So don't matter how long it is either. Try not to get too comfortable. There's still a little bit more work to be done. So sitting up nice and tall for me. Perhaps just letting the strap rest across your legs for a moment here. Take a moment to sit up nice and tall. Maybe have a few shoulder rolls. Connect back to the breath. Take a nice big inhale in. And a nice big exhale out. Lovely, well done. You're gently going to pick up your left knee in towards the chest. So squeezing that left knee in. You might need to take the hands to the back of the thigh, maybe the shin, maybe the knee, whichever works best for you. But as you bring that left knee in, try not to hunch in your shoulders here. Keep lifting up through the chest. What tends to happen is that we kind of sink into our spine here. We want to keep this nice long spine, chest nice and lifted. You can have a little rotation of that ankle a few times, one way and then the other. Beautiful, well done. Lovely, okay. Have one more inhale here. And one more exhale. Now from here, keeping this left leg lifted as best as you can, you're going to take hold of your strap and hook it around the ball of that left foot, holding it nice and tight with both hands, okay? Have an inhale here, chest nice and lifted. Then as you exhale, you're just going to start to kick that left heel away. So again, don't worry about how high this leg is. It might be a little bit further down here, doesn't matter. But aiming for the leg to be nice and straight. But of course, if you need to, especially if you need to protect your knees here, you can have that little micro bend should you wish. Beautiful. So you're aiming to find that nice deep stretch down the back of the left leg. Lovely, well done. Keep it going. Inhale. And exhale. And once you're there, it might be quite nice to close off the eyes, drawing that awareness back in. Beautiful. One more slow and steady breath. Lovely. Okay, from here, you're going to take both ends of the strap in your left hand. Keep everything where it is. Keep the chest nice and lifted. All that's going to happen, you're going to take the left leg out towards the side. Don't worry about how far you're taking it out towards the side because you don't want to force the turnout in your hips. Just allowing it to go however far it goes. It might just be a bit on a diagonal. It doesn't have to come flat out to the side here. Do not worry, but keep that lift up through the chest. Try not to tilt over here. Lovely, well done. Take that nice big inhale. And nice big exhale. Lovely, well done. One more, nice big inhale. And a nice big exhale. Inhale, gently bring that left foot back through center. Exhale, left knee bends. Bring that foot back in towards the chest, and you're going to release the strap around that left foot. From here, crossing that left leg over the right, only if you can. So if that doesn't happen for you today, feel free to just bring that left leg down. Do not worry about crossing the legs over, because what we're about to do is exactly the same wherever you are, okay? So we've got the legs crossed over, or both feet are down. You're going to take hold of the strap in one hand. So let's say our left hand, first of all, okay? So you've got the strap in your left hand, reach both arms forwards. Have a nice big inhale here. Now, as you exhale, you're going to cross the left arm on top of the right. So the strap goes over to the other side. Cross at the elbows as best as you can. And then you're going to see if you can either bring the backs of the hands together, maybe even the palms of the hands come together. But if that doesn't happen, this is why we've got our strap. So we can take hold of the strap with the other hand and use it to find that bind. So if you find that you can't bring the backs of the hands together comfortably here, this is where the strap comes in, okay? So I've kind of got this little peephole to look at you through. Lovely, well done. Wherever you are, just see if you can lift the elbows up as high as you can in line with the shoulders. Lovely, well done. So this is a variation of eagle posture. Okay, so we're just going to take a few moments here. Again, connecting to that slow and steady breath. In fact, let's take 3 breaths here. So inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. And exhale. Beautiful, well done. From here, all we do is gently let go of the strap. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up as you unravel. Exhale, press the palms down and away. Use your hands to help you if you need to uncross that left leg, set it down next to the right. And again, you're just going to rest the strap, cross the leg, so it's ready for when we do on the other side. Take a few shoulder rolls if you need to. Adjust on your seat so you're sitting nice and tall. Beautiful. Here we go on the other side, onto the right leg. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, starting to squeeze that right knee in towards the chest, maybe taking hold of the back of the thigh, the shin, the kneecap, whichever is preferable to you, but making sure, again, we're not slouching and sinking. Keep that chest nice and engaged, shoulders down and away from those ears, and then when you're ready, just bring a little bit of movement into that ankle, one way, and then the other. Imagine maybe that you're drawing a little picture with your toes, perhaps even writing your name. It's entirely up to you here. Beautiful, okay. One more inhale. And one more, exhale. Lovely, keep squeezing that right knee in towards the chest as tightly as you can, taking hold of your strap and gently hooking it around the ball of that right foot. Keep the chest nice and lifted, inhale. Exhale, kicking that right foot away. Now again, it might be different on one side, so you might find you can get this leg a little bit higher compared to the other, or it might be a little bit lower. Often we have a dominant side where there's more space, or perhaps there's less space. It's quite common. If you're noticing quite a difference, do not worry about it, okay? Keep the chest nice and lifted, arms fully extended if we can. Kicking that left heel, kicking that right heel away, and keep a little bit of softness in that right knee if you need to. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. Just once more, inhale. And exhale. Lovely, well done. Okay, here we go, about to take it out to the side. So both ends of the strap into your right hand. Keep the chest lifted, inhale. Exhale, start to take the leg out towards the side. Now again, don't worry about how high or how far, it goes out towards the side. And you also might notice that the leg droops down a little bit here. Allow that to happen, but try not to take the chest with you. Keep the chest lifted, beautiful. Keep kicking that right heel away, beautiful, well done. Allow this hand to perhaps rest on the hip, beautiful. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, gently bring that right leg back through center. Exhale, bend into the right knee. Gently unhook the strap from the foot. Use your hands to help you to cross the right leg over the left. Now again, this might not happen for you today. You might want to have the legs side by side. It's entirely up to you, okay? So if you are having the legs crossed, just to quickly say, really try and squeeze the legs together here. So we're kind of not just chilling out here. We want to make sure the legs are still nice and active, okay? Lift it through the chest, coming into eagle position with the arms. So you're going to take the strap in the right hand. Reach both arms forwards, inhale. And then as you exhale, right arm's going to cross on top of the left. So the strap goes across to the other side. Cross at the elbows. Bend into the elbows. And again, you might be able to bring the backs of the hands together quite comfortably here. Maybe even the palms. Or perhaps you need that little bit of guidance by taking hold of the strap. Okay. Elbows lifted in line with your shoulders. Beautiful. Okay. Then again, we're going to take those 3 really slow breaths. So inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. And exhale. Beautiful. Ever so gently letting go of the strap with the one hand, unraveling the arms, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, press the arms down and away. And you can gently let that strap fall to the floor. Use your hands to help you as you uncross that right leg. Beautiful. Okay. And we're about to come to an end of our practice today. We're just going to take a few rounds of breath with some gentle movement just to finish ourselves off. Inhale. Exhale, separate the palms. Lovely. Bring the fingertips towards your legs and walk the fingertips down the legs, taking a little seated forward fold. Beautiful. So again, just let the arms rest here. The head hangs heavy. Lovely. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Inhale, walk the fingertips back up the legs, starting to roll back up through your spine. Again, have that little shoulder roll at the top. Exhale down. Beautiful. And then from here, inhale, sweep the arms up all the way, nice and high. Then exhale, taking a little twist. You're going to start to twist the torso to the right-hand side, finding that spiral staircase. And then gently lower the hands down. Sorry, we're working towards the left-hand side first of all. So twisting the torso to the left and then bringing the hands down. So one hand on the outside edge of that knee, one hand to the back of the chair, and using it as a kind of anchor point to twist the torso further around to the left. Maybe looking straight out towards the side, or maybe turning the gaze to look all the way behind you. Lovely, well done. Inhale here. And exhale. Beautiful. As you inhale again, we're going to start to unwind, reach the arms all the way up, grow tall here, find that nice long line. And then as you exhale, this time we're twisting to the right. So find that twist using your core, then gently bring the arms down, one hand to the outside edge of the knee, one hand to the back of the chair. Inhale, lift it through the chest, grow tall. And exhale, twist. Lovely. Have one more full round of breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely. Inhale to unwind. Reach the arms all the way up. Come back through center. And exhale, press the palms down and away. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come into our relaxation. So exactly like we started, just make sure you're nice and comfortable in your chair. Perhaps the feet are just gently resting on the ground here. And you might light the spine in towards the back of the chair, but again, without slouching and collapsing down. Keep that little lift up through the chest. Palms the hands down for grounding, or palms the hands up if you're open to receiving. It's entirely your choice. When you're ready, once you're entirely comfortable, make any of those last minute final adjustments. But just closing off the eyes and again closing off the outside world. And starting to draw that awareness back in. And just taking a few moments to notice how you are feeling now. Perhaps we're feeling different to how we felt at the beginning of our practice today. Maybe we feel the same. Doesn't matter, just taking the time to notice any similarities here or any differences. And just noticing where you're at now. Perhaps noticing how the breath is feeling now. Perhaps we're able to take a few slower and deeper breaths. Really filling up the lungs entirely. And then allowing everything to gently release as you exhale. And perhaps as we close our practice today, just having that small sense of gratitude, thanking yourselves for carving out that little bit of time and space to come to your practice today. Thanking the mind for giving you the focus, thanking the body for giving you the strength, and just noticing the power both the body and mind have when they work together. And with that, just take a real nice deep inhale in through the nose, filling up the lungs entirely. Exhale, release with a sigh. And again, inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, well done. Just keeping the eyes closed here for final few moments as we close off the practice, as always, with the blessing. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you at night. May the rain wash away your worries. And may the breeze blow new strength throughout your being. And may you walk through the world knowing its beauty all the days of your life. And with that, we bring the palms together in front of the heart. And we bow, namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for practicing with me again today. I do hope you enjoyed it. So as always, please do be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future flows. And I will see you very soon. Thank you very much. Mwah.